Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's looking wide, threads one in, and that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Williams, Cucurella crosses, Spence gets it away, and England have a chance to counter. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rashford getting forward. Pau Kubasi gets a foot in here. Yamal. And they're back on the ball again. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. James gets across to intercept that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Llorente. And it's Ruiz. And here's Llorente. Now that looks a decent ball. Llorente. It's a sweeping cross. And he can thump it away. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ferran Torres. England are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rashford. It'll be a throw-in. Rashford. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, great feat, that.
Yamal's cross. There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Oh, I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And we have our very first corner. Rice with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. But he's forced to go back. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get rid. Eze. Now it's Tony. Oh, just skips past his man.
Ivan Toney clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Saka. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's Ruiz. And here's Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz receives it in a wide position. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. England have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. The ball goes in, and he's there to clear it. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Ferran Torres. Rashford. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Llorente. Llorente drives. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
England really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what...
Shot a goal! And he's there to get it away. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. And that's gone loose. And he's picked it up out wide. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Llorente. Rashford. And that's going right the way across. Cucurella does really well to win the ball there. Knocks it into space. And that could set him on his way. Yamal. Really fierce, close defending. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
Decent chance! Oh, good finish! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
England have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Now it's Rashford. Now it's Bellingham. He's found space here. Rashford picks it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Tony with a definite foul there.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Eric Garcia. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Saka. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Not the most accurate pass. Tony receives it in a good position here. Al-Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Saka. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. And it's Olmo. He's being urged to shoot. Yamal! And that could have brought them level.
Now that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Cucurella. Shifted it to the flank. Dani Olmo. That'll be a corner.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 19.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Viene sostituito con il numero 6. Cambio di giocatore.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely feet. Spence. And here's Gordon. Tries to pass it through. Jordan Henderson. It's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. And he goes cross-field. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rice getting this one clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Watkins gets into a good position. Spread it left.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's only too happy to take that back. He is through here. Great ball if he can get there. Al-Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee has just said play on. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, it turned out to be a...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Bellingham! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Saka. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. England have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to break the deadlock. And he's kept it out. He has missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
England with the corner, they're first. Llorente can get it clear. He's found a way past. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saka. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I have little doubt that the striker, Ollie Watkins, will have a huge role to play here, provided they can service him with the right quality. It's vital that they play those short crosses and cutbacks he can run onto, and that's the best aspect of his game, his explosiveness and clever anticipation in front of goal.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. There's the shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's made its way to him. Opts to play it back. Gets his head on it! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
It's their second corner of the game. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. The ball has bounced loose now. Anderson. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Spain have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a good ball out wide. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
Well played and well cleared.
Saka. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lobbed in behind. That's a decent clearance. James made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Great vision. Saka. He's got away. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he get onto this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's an excellent interception. Anderson. Looking for the run. Delivers with whip. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. And it's Ruiz. Always onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Unai Simon claims comfortably. Nico Williams. Pedri.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he's been shifted off it. Williams, an instinctive delivery. And it's turned away. Saka. And they can counter here. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So it's back to business. Saka. For Rice. And it's Bellingham. Rashford has the space to scheme. That's really well cleared. Nico Williams. Can he get on the end of this? Nico Williams is wide and looking to get onto this. Anderson. Bellingham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Nico Williams has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Has to go back here. Tries one from range. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Aymeric Laporte really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's found a way through.
Pretty robust defending.
Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yamal looking to receive it in space. Bellingham. Rice. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Smartly reclaimed. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's picked it up out wide. Getting up there! Harmlessly behind.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 7.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Il numero 21. Il numero
England
4.
perhaps
Attenzione,
contemplating their
una
next change here. And it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Fabian Ruiz looking to add to his goal. He's through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. What a throw in. And he was quick to react. Eze. Now it's Henderson. Jordan Henderson. And here's Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been great chance! Goal, England! And they're back in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
England have their lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
And here's Watkins. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Sostituzione per la Spagna. Numero 20.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Il numero 10. Cambio di giocatori.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Marino. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Konsa getting this one clear, and it's Olmo. That's good running with the ball, looking for options for movement. Oh, now he's in, must be, he's having a pop! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it, there really is no way back now.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
England go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, that's well seen too. Rodri. Yamal. Merino. Konsa. Oh, red. Nice interception.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Four added minutes on the board. Watkins. Menu. Llorente spots it and intercepts. Mikel Merino is firing after that one. He won't be happy with that one. And time is up. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Rabiot getting this one clear. Not the most accurate pass. And it's James. And he's cut it out. Conte. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Menu. Under an awful lot of pressure. Knocks it into space. Rabiot. well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Good read, needed to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an excellent interception. Oh, shooting chance! England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saka plays it short. Delivered. He's had a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Rabiot. Great vision. Mbappe. James kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Menu. Now it's Saka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rabiot. France are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over. Oh, he's on his own! Always goal side. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Drills one in. Pickford claims it. Safe hands. Can he spark a counter here? Rashford running with intent. Oh, that's a key interception. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Menu with the foul. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rabiot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. And the through ball. He's got away. Up towards the front line. Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Hernandez. It's a goal kick. James. And here's Saka. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Saka! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lovely bit of skill.
Il quarto
That pass
uomo
isn't the
indica
best.
2 minuti di recupero.
Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. And it's Rabiot. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That's really well cleared. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Kante. Doué is onto this. Now that looks a decent... There's the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
England really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
England looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con
So let's get the ball rolling.
numero 9.
Menu. Saka wants to run onto this. And that has been cleared.
England couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Conte. Now Mbappe. Oh, this is... And the shot! And a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Shapes the shoot! We've got a goal! France are back on level terms. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Conte.
L'affluenza
That's
di
an
quest'oggi è di
imaginative pass.
80.314 spettatori.
Has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Menu is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that's well seen too. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's come loose. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Saka. And it's James. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Thuram. That has not gone well. And here's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. Menu aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Thuram. Traoré. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Rabiot.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Thuram. And it's Menu. And it's made its way to him. Saka has the space to... Great chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Ivan Toney has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 14.
Well, the two coaches are
13.
signalling changes here,
Numero
both at the
4.
same time.
Numero 19.
Digne.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 6, il numero 15.
Saka makes a move down the right.
Cambio di giocatore.
And here's Watkins. Eze. Oh, sweet feet. Anderson. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Gordon. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through. That's very neat. Digne finding himself in space. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for a runner. Cleared away. And that is out of play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And he's there to clear it. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We're up and running then. Oh, he's played it in low. And that was very necessary. Crossed in once more. Keeper's dealt with that. Kante attempts a clearance. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Rabiot. And here's Thuram.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bellingham. Oh, just skips past it. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And
Dembele! Of course! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's...
Can he finish? Sensational from Bellingham! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Played out wide. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found a way through. That's a good foray he's making. And France can counter now. Conte. It's Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eze. Stones.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Rabiot. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Thuram. Menu. Bellingham. Menu. Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Menu. Passes short and sharp. Takes a shot! He's got it all! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. That's a good ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Dembele is standing over this one. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Dembele! And another try! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Rabiot. Dembele. Here's Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba goes direct. And he thumps it clear. And it's Rabiot. And here's Thuram. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bellingham. Saliba wins the duel this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Dembele. Eze. Bellingham, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And it's Menu. He is through here. Closing in on goal. Tchouaméni.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Thuram. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
England are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
England claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. Down to business again. Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Spence charging forward down that flank. And here's Eze. Tries to play it through. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
He's had a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's run loose here. And this is Dembele. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he can thump it away. Looking for the run. Now it's Rashford.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? And a chance! And he scores!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Strong running down that left flank. Chouameni. And this is Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Eze. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Rabiot. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Mbappe. And that's a shapes to shoot! Oh, brilliant save.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Rice getting this one clear. Kane. England are looking to go forward now. All the way back. And claimed it back swiftly. Eze. Conte. Menu. Stones. Picked out brilliantly. Rabiot. Tries to pass it through. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rashford, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Mbappe. Konsa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram.
There they go, hunting again.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 9, numero 14, numero 13, numero 4,
And he's been shifted off it.
numero 8.
And here's Elise.
Il numero 20.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way
Il
through.
numero 15. Il numero 6.
Now it's Saka. He's got away. That is good strength. And he shoots! Elise. Oh, they could break here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former.
Dembele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball in towards the middle. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And this is Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Kane. Due. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Olise. Jordan Henderson. Rodgers. He's had it taken off him. And it's Due. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's delightful. O'Reilly. Jordan Henderson. Played out to the left flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Zaire Emery. That's that, the end. England pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. We're up and running then. Gusto got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had it taken off him. And he's being shifted off it. Zaire Emery running with intent. And he plays one through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Can he get it through? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ruben Dias is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Olise, and it's Hernandez. And that's an errant pass. Trincao. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Vitinha aims beyond the defence. And here's Thuram. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Defending of the desperate variety. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And oh, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played out wide. Hernandez with the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. France have got it back and they'll have another go.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's shifting through the gears here. Up towards the front line. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this
shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Trincao. It's a promising position. Swings it across. Konate. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Second period then underway. Pedro Neto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Hernandez.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Trincao. Gusto getting this one clear.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram pinches it off him. Oh, good-looking ball. Olise. And here's Thuram. Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Matches Nunes with the clearance. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Konate does well to get it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. And this is Dembele. She's having a shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
France leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Zaire Emery. Now Saliba. Oh, can he get onto this? Elise. Elise is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been intercepted. Matheus Nunes. Pedro Neto. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Elise. Looking tidy in possession here. That's a lovely pass. And a chance! Bruno Fernandes. Here's Rafael Leao. He has found a way through.
That was lovely, that.
Rafael Leao.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Shot could be on. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per la Francia. numero
Well, the
11,
two coaches
numero
are
18,
signalling changes here,
numero
both at the
15,
same time.
numero 19, lasciano il campo per
Nelson
il numero
Semedo.
6, il numero 13,
Now it's
il
Ramos.
numero 4, il numero 3, cambio di
João
giocatori.
Neves. Pedro Neto. Has to go back. There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ramos. And it's Bernardo Silva.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for a runner. Cherky providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. Conte. Looking for options for movement.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Can he get on the end of this? João Neves. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And here's Neto. Crosses it in. Oh, good effort! João Neves gets flagged offside. And that's that. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. We're up and running then. Bellingham. Played out wide. Saka. Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And it's Koundé. Dembele. Mbappe. It's a goal kick. Engages and forces him off the ball. Probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele finding himself in space. Eze gets it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. England do have a chance to counter here. Tries to play it through. Samba gets it away. England leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Hernandez. Can he latch on to this? Thuram picks it up out wide. Played it again. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. He's found space here. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Zaire Emery. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's having a pop! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. they don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit.
Great chance! And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Zaire Emery. Now Mbappe. Koundé. Now Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. Thuram. Olise. Olise is flagged offside. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Rashford. Spence. Rice. Saka. He's having a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, it's Dembele. Knocks it out wide. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he thumps it clear. Rashford! Sensational from Rashford! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hernandez. Here's Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Eze. Looking for the run. Olise. That's the end of the first 45. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
England looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. Down to business again. Thuram makes a dash for it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Thuram. Hernandez. Thuram. Bellingham. Now it's Saka. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shifted it to the flank. England needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get it through? Thuram receives it in a good position here. Spread it left. Now it's Rashford. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 9, numero 11, numero 18.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Il numero 13. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Madueke. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught napping. James has it in a wide position.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Koundé gets it away. Nice bit of trickery. England still have the cards to affect this game. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's Dembele. Cherki. Always onto this. Now it's Eze. Saliba wins the duel this time. Cherki looking to play him in. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Eze. He has found the way through. Eze, it's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Eze had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. driving through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Look at the space here, and the shots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Stones can clear it away. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. Adweke. James. He's found a way through. And that's going right the way across.
Pretty robust defending.
Cherki. Space for him to turn and look.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And he's heaved it away. 2 minutes to be added on. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And this is Rabiot. Shoots! It is close, but that is the last of it. England looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. We are just getting started. And here's Marmouche. Now it's Semenyo. Good ball, good take. Semenyo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That pass has been well intercepted. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Donnarumma can clear it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Semenyo concedes a free kick for that. Madrid have reclaimed it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Carreras made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. That is good strength. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's the boy everyone is talking about. This guy, Rodrigo, seen by many as being one of the biggest Brazilian talents of his generation. Now, just think about that. I don't really need to add anything extra.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Valverde. And they're quick to get it back. Distributed tidily. Knocks it out wide. Vardiol cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Rodrigo, looking for options for movement.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now this... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, right place, right time. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Semenyo. Carreras. And here's Vinicius Junior. Delivers the ball. And that has been knocked clear. Spread to the right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pass somewhat off target.
Madrid always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Well, they can break here. Lewis. That's a good ball. Valverde played out towards the right wing. And here's Foden. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva! And that's in! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that really is so impressive. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Rodrigo. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Foden.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Semenyo. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Chouameni for Valverde. Howson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
He's in! Must be! And Marmouche! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's heaved it away. And it's Lewis. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a corner kick. And that should get the job done. Bernardo Silva. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gehi promptly onto that, and that is that. A heavy challenge. Foden. And it's Valverde. Chouameni. And that's gone loose. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Semenyo! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Chouameni. And it's Valverde. Mbappe. And Carreras. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Valverde, he'll try from distance! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Alexander-Arnold, ready to try one.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
He's gone for it!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Here comes the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Bernardo Silva has found the net here, of course. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Valverde. Carreras. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's in on goal. There's the shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Reinders. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Reinders. Valverde.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Foden. Knocks it into space. Judge, surely! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through?
Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a promising position. Reinders. Rodri. It'll be a throw-in. Foden. And he's been shifted off it. Arda Güler. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! He's got it all! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So we're ready to go. And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He's a sharp little ball here. Doku. 5 minutes left on the clock. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Doku gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear. Now that looks a decent ball. Threads one in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely. Real chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Foden picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.